everyone. Today we are going to talk about a simple and powerful prebiotic drink that we make in our house and consume regularly. Some people have acidity, some have bloating, indigestion, some people have this excessive burping. Some people have kind of, heavy feeling even after eating a little bit of food, but still they feel hungry. They have the kind of uneasiness and heavy feeling in their chest after a meal. This prebiotic drink helps reduce all these symptoms like bloating, acidity and indigestion. You can very easily make this at home and have it before your meals. I will tell you what time of the day you need to take this and how many times a day you need to have this to be effective at the end of this video. We all know everything starts and ends with gut. That is so true. It is in your gut where the assimilation of your food happens. Right from your hormonal health, your immunity and your digestive system, everything is related to your gut health. If you have healthy gut, you will have great digestion. You will be protected against infections because you have a strong immunity, balanced hormones and a great metabolism. Poor gut is one of the main reasons for obesity, apart from giving acidity and bloating issues. In today's world, many believe that when it comes to gut health, we only need probiotics and more probiotics. But what we need to understand is that there is something called as prebiotic. A prebiotic is something kind of a fiber. It is something that basically enables and allows us the growth of good bacteria in your gut. So for the good probiotic to work, you need to have prebiotic in your system. Now for a lot of people who suffer from bloating, indigestion and gut issues, there are certain Indian herbal remedies like jeera water, fennel seeds water and ajwain water that work for these issues. But there is a very simple drink you can make at home which combats all these issues very effectively, and also you can get rid of bloating, acidity and indigestion if you consume this prebiotic drink regularly. There is something called as psyllium husk, or it is also called as isabgol. If you haven't heard of this before, I'll show you how it looks like. This is psyllium husk or isabgol. It is derived from the seeds of Plantago ovata. It's a herb mainly grown in India. This is easily available all over the world. If you have access to Ayurvedic shops, you can buy it there. I usually buy it online. I'll give you the link here in the description box below for you. And you also need apple cider vinegar to make this prebiotic drink. I'm not talking about the store-bought apple cider vinegar. Most of them are commercially made and they don't have mother culture. It's very important for gut health. Without the mother culture in it, it's not apple cider vinegar at all. Because it's the mother culture that enables the right bacteria to work as a prebiotic in your system. Making this apple cider vinegar at home is very easy, and it's also very economical. It's ridiculously expensive in stores. Why bother spending so much money when you can make it yourself at home? It's very easy. I have already made a video how to make it at home. I'll give you the link below this video. You can have a look if you want. You take 1 teaspoon of the psyllium husk or isabgol and you take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and you just stir this into a glass of water, about 200 to 250 ml of water. I have to tell you something here. If you are new to apple cider vinegar, then 1 tablespoon may be too strong for you. It has a strong sour taste. You can start with 1 teaspoon and slowly increase it to 1 tablespoon. Before we see how to consume this drink, we all know apple cider vinegar as it is a very good prebiotic. Isabgol or psyllium husk is used for constipation because of the fiber in it. But when we take in micro quantities like 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon along with apple cider vinegar, it works as a very effective prebiotic. So basically, having this drink reduces the bloating a lot and also reduces flatulence that you have. This also makes your digestion better by improving your gut health. We all know how important our gut is. If there is more bad bacteria than good bacteria in your system, you will have acidity, you will have bloating, you will also have improper assimilation of food. No matter how healthy you eat, your body is unable to absorb the vitamins from the food that you eat. You have all of those issues because your gut health is poor. This prebiotic drink helps the good bacteria to grow in your gut. And now, how do we consume this powerful prebiotic drink? It's important you consume this 30 minutes before your breakfast, before your lunch and before your dinner. Or you can have it just before your dinner alone. It depends on how severe your condition is. how severe your bloating is or acidity or indigestion is. There is nothing wrong in taking this 3 times a day. I'll explain you for how long, for how many days you need to take this drink. I'll come to that in a minute. What I like to do sometimes is I have it twice a day. I usually add a little bit of cinnamon powder to one of them, not to both of them, because we need cinnamon powder in very small doses, especially if you're a diabetic or you know that you're going to eat a dessert after your meal. You want to make sure that you add a dash of cinnamon powder to this drink. I'm actually talking about the Sri Lankan roll cinnamon powder. That's the very effective one. Add it to this combination of 1 teaspoon isabgol and 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar and water, because cinnamon has the ability to lower your blood sugar levels post a meal. That is something you can do. But anyway, cinnamon has a lot of other benefits as well. I try to add as much value as I can to that one drink to infuse as much of health as I can to my body. Like I said, for some people, you don't have to do it before all the 3 meals. If you need it once, if you know that it's going to be a heavy dinner or especially eaten outside meal, this is really helpful. Especially if you're eating outside food, because you know you have no control over the quality and quantity of oil or salt and stuff. The idea is to take this religiously for 2 to 3 weeks to notice the difference. The combination of isabgol or psyllium husk with apple cider vinegar and water, it's absolutely great for your gut health. And we also know the importance of probiotics post your meal. But remember, probiotics do not work without prebiotics. When it comes to apple cider vinegar, yes, it's a great prebiotic. But there are certain things you don't want to do with apple cider vinegar, which will be detrimental to your health, which I will explain after we see the probiotic foods. Natural probiotics are things like yogurt, fermented foods like fermented rice and fermented vegetables, or even fermented idli or dosa batter. Pickles that are made in traditional method are also good, because we know store-bought pickles do not have probiotics because of the method it's prepared. Kombucha, all these are good source of probiotics. And your great prebiotics are anything that has a lot of fiber, like fruits, apple cider vinegar, psyllium husk, all have prebiotics. So try this prebiotic drink 30 minutes before your meal to get rid of your bloating, acidity or any indigestion issues. And another thing I want to emphasize is, yes, apple cider vinegar is a great prebiotic, but I once saw a colleague drinking it straight out of a bottle. If you do that, you will burn and damage your esophagus and will also create more acidity. The esophagus is a muscular tube connecting the throat with the stomach. It's very soft and we don't want to damage it. Remember to always please dilute your apple cider vinegar. If you think this video is helpful in getting rid of your bloating or acidity or any other digestion issues, don't forget to give it your big thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel to get more such health updates from me. Have a great day everyone. I'll see you soon.